the green light go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Ready. Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We're giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space it out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin. Subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quick. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space it out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, stay, back. Then jump to the rhythm. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Third and long for Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lang. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 27. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Prescott to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A big play here for the Cowboys. 44 yards. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run with Elliott. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 47 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Shotgun now for Wentz. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. So they don't have any points on the scoreboard. Went for the fake. Maybe they feel like that'll jumpstart them a little bit.
You kind of get the sense that they thought they could come back to the field goal again if they don't create something out of this. But they pick up the first down. Maybe they can get 6. At worst case, they line up for another field goal and kick it the next time and get the 3 that they just turned down there for good reason.
On second and a couple. Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Wentz now on first down. The quick slant caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Wentz to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him up.
He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, Prescott over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Check. Watch me before. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He completes it to Wilson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Mike 51. Let's get it together, defense. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey. Able to push further out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Prescott, and he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and 12. They go to Elliott again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on third and 13. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. as his guys are in for 6, as his guys are back within a single score. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Now a carry for Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Wentz now on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Now Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
The dialed up the screen.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
You.
First and 10 at the 41.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's Elliott, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Cedric Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Throwing is Wentz. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Antoine Woods breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They'll run. It's Sanders. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing now is Wentz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, they took a shot there and tried to get it downfield, 4th quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted, but good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Elliott. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And a completion to Wilson. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. And even 40 yards. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Wentz to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Walton. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Cowboys, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brent.
Trips